Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It is October 20th. It's Tuesday today. Um, I actually got a chance to go to the Fetus. This is great because I haven't gone in um, quite a long time actually, so it was kind of nice to just get back and find some stuff. I got a lot of good stuff. Sadly, because they have like Vinyl Tuesday, and I thought like I've only been there a million times, so I should know this, but I got all this like used vinyl and stuff, and I thought that would go towards you or like new. So if you get used vinyl, it goes towards new. But it's like if you get new vinyl, it goes towards the used. I'm like, ah, crap! I just screwed myself. So don't be mine till Friday. No, um, but hey, it's music, man. That's never a waste of money in my eyes. Never, never, ever, 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 ever. Music's music, and I don't find that as a waste of money at all. Not at all. Um, but first, my Vinyl Me Please record of the month came. This was I think last week or so. I'm gonna show you kind of like what it is and kind of the stuff that came inside of it as usual. What I really like is that they do like this nice artwork for the album, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool actually. And the album is Blessed Feathers. Yes. Their latest album, There Will Be No Sad Tomorrow. Really cool cover. I really like it. This is like their this year actually. This month actually. October 9th is when it came out. Kind of a singer-songwriter, alternative folk type genre. I don't really know much about them. This is cool. It kind of has like all this words on here. That's pretty cool. And then it's got a whole bunch of like different pictures in here and stuff for the album, and just it's really cool. I like that. I like how they did that. It's really cool stuff. On the back, it's just that's really cool. It's just like a watercolor almost. The sleeve, gosh, this whole package is just cool. The sleeve has really nice artwork to it too. The back is just kind of like credits and stuff from the album. The vinyl pressing is really beautiful though. It's a really nice color. Supports the record very, very well. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That's awesome. That's super, super cool. That's really, really cool. I like whenever they press the record in the color of the album, which I really like. I like when people do that a lot. I think it's really, really cool whenever somebody does do that. I think it's really it's like one of those little things, but it stands out like a lot, just so yeah, I haven't really gotten a chance to listen to it a lot. I listened to a couple tracks, but so far I really enjoy it. I don't know much about Blessed Feathers, so it's really nice to get into some new stuff where I have no idea about. But now we're gonna get into the stuff I got today. Some stuff I didn't know as usual, but then there's some stuff that I do know about. This record is one that I kind of bought out on the whim. That's me. I like just looking at cover and thinking, man, this might be pretty good. Ralph Simon, Time Being. Don't know really much about this. Thought the cover was cool. All I know about it is that it's jazz. That's the only thing I know about this record. So I'm really excited to put this on the turntable and kind of listen to it and find out what it actually all is about. This one, this is really, really cool. It's a band called Efterklang. It's sort of explain like what their genre is, but they did a record back in like the early 2000s called Parades, which is fantastic. Absolutely love that album. Um, but in let's see when this was actually in 2009. This album was. This album is they actually partnered in with the Danish National Chamber Orchestra, and they performed Parades actually, which is just fantastic. They did an amazing job, and I was able to find it actually. performing parades. This is all live with the chamber orchestra, and they just do a fantastic job. This is 2 LP. It's out of print actually, so I'm really got a chance to find it. It's a very good album, very good album. This one, I do have a copy of in here, but it's kind of beat up. But I found a better copy of Tarkus. I had to get Tarkus, man. Tarkus rocks. My copy's pretty beat up. I found it at half price a while back, but I found this one for only like $3, so I was like, oh, might as well get a better copy of it. You know, it's a great album. This one is. People are like, Jake, why did you get this? But it's cool. I'm a huge Star Wars guy. I've always have been. Love Star Wars. This is from 1980. I'm surprised they had this. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything really like this. But I got Star Wars Emperor Strikes Back. Original soundtrack. That's awesome. It's awesome. This is a really good album. It's 2 LPs with the booklet inside, actually, too. So that's awesome. I'm really excited to start listening to that. I really like soundtracks. Some soundtracks are really good and stuff, and I just like all that weird, like, heck, I have Fantastic Planet and stuff. Futuristic Planet? Something like that. But it's all like stuff did on like a circuit board. It's not really like music, so to say. It's like a bunch of sound effects that they made for the first soundtrack. I love that stuff. You're like, why you? What is the point of this? And it's like you have to have a really open mind to that sort of stuff, and I really do. I have a really open mind to most things, but this was a little bit more pricier. It's $16. Once again, something I didn't know. I just saw that it was very rare and was released back in 2003, and it was a first pressing. So I was kind of, and the cover looked really cool. Damien Wardo, Where Shall You Take Me? Don't know anything about this. I think it's a singer-songwriter, which I love. Singer-songwriter, acoustic guitar. Love that genre. So I'm very excited to actually put this on the turntable and listen to it too and find out what this actually is. So very excited for that. This is another one that I didn't know anything about. I thought the cover was very interesting. It's an artist called Owen, and I think it's like an alternative folk singer-songwriter artist. And the song is called At Home with Owen. It's a very interesting cover. I just thought it was really interesting, and I wanted to kind of check it out and stuff. And so I'm really excited for this one. The cover seems familiar to me, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a cool cover. I love stuff like that. I like covers like this where it just has a really like beautiful, like mysterious picture and like hardly any words, and it's just, I love that, just a picture, and just for like the listener, it really creates like, it puts their own spin on the record. It's kind of what, like, normal stuff has a whole bunch of stuff and words, and it's like Jake Beck, and then it's all this stuff, and I just like to have just a picture and no words, or hardly any. Maybe just the title of the album, because it really puts people, it doesn't hold someone back from what they think it is. And I really think that's super important, that I kind of let everybody's expression and ideas flow just the way they want. I don't want it to go a certain direction. Like, of course, as like the writer, I have a direction that I'm going with it, but everybody takes it in a different way and puts their own kind of feel and spin on the whole thing. So and I like that stuff. I do. Now this is the new one that I thought it'd be completely paid for, but I was wrong. I was deadly wrong. Very wrong. But hey, it's music. It's music. And it's one of those that I just couldn't pass up. I saw it before. I haven't seen it for a few weeks, and I came back and it was there. So this is, from this band, their best live performance to date. Um, huge Grateful Dead fan. Huge Grateful Dead fan. I have Skeletons from the Closet, which is my favorite record by them. Um, I have Terrapin Station, which is another amazing album. And now I have their live Dead and Cornell Volume 1. There's 2 volumes to this, actually. This is the first. And you can ask any Deadhead about this concert, and they will say this is hands down their best. And it's just, there's something about it. It's just, everything just clicks really well, and just the atmosphere is fantastic, you know. Great songs. It's songs that, like, wouldn't be kind of like the first thing you would think of Grateful Dead. Like, there's no, like, Sugar Magnolia or anything like that, or St. Stephen. St. Stephen is actually on the second volume, actually. This one is a bunch that I'm not really too familiar with, so, but hey, it's the Grateful Dead, man. It's gotta be good stuff. It's gotta be good stuff. So yeah, I'm broke now. No, but hey, I have music. I'm happy. That's fine. But yeah, that's all I have to share, actually. Still have it up there. It's can't get enough of that thing. Still haven't listened the full way through. I've listened to Volume 1. Still have to do 2 and 3. I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet, but I will. I've heard it on digital, but it's not the same as on wax and stuff and vinyl, so very excited for that. Mariah couldn't go to me with the Fetus this morning because she is at work preparing like a surprise event, so don't tell anybody or else she'll kill me, I swear. But she's off doing that and stuff, and she may be over later, probably definitely tomorrow, because then we're gonna go to like church at night and stuff. It'd be really good. And this weekend is super big. I already have butterflies with it now. It's been like what 4 or 5 days. I already have butterflies about it. It's Mariah and myself are traveling down to Chicago to meet up with her parents, actually, and I'm meeting them for the first time. I've never met them before, so that's always a fun experience. Me as a quiet, reserved person, you know, it's always a good, interesting thing for me. Once again, I'll say this continuously throughout my life. It's just 10 years ago, I would have never done anything like this, and I've really gone out of my shell out of the few years, like last 5-6 years. I've really gone out of my shell with a lot of stuff, and I'm willing to go out and do more things that I wouldn't normally do. And I think it's good to just push myself to do those things because it's very important for me to get out and try new things. Not food wise. Hey, I have my own food group. Okay, that is not changing. It makes grocery shopping super easy, you know, because it's just the same list, you know, every time. It doesn't change. So, but every once in a while I'll try something new. But I usually just stick to what I know. But maybe that's why I'm just skin and muscle. That's all I have. I weigh like a pound or so. But yeah, I'm super excited to meet them for the first time, and I have to do a really good impression. So I'll figure it out. I'll figure out when I get there. I haven't prepared a speech or anything like that, so I hope it's not. But no, it'll be fun. It'll be super fun. It's been a long time since I've been down to Chicago, so it's not a very good place for a Packers fan. So I don't usually go down there quite as much. But does that not mean I'm gonna wear my Packers stuff? No way. I'm still gonna wear it. Screw that. You gotta support, man. No matter where you are, gotta support it. But Mariah has a list of all this stuff that she wants us to do, and I'm super excited. We get to go to, one of them is years ago, my dad and Deb went down to Chicago to see the aquarium, actually, that they have there. It's huge, this huge place, and that's the only thing I remember from that whole trip. But that is the main thing of that trip, but we did so much other things. And I remember we didn't we didn't have a car, so we walked everywhere, and it was like 90 degrees. It was hot out, man. It was hot. But we get to actually go back to that aquarium, so I'm super excited to go back. It's been years since I've been there, so I'm really excited to go back and see that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going through. It's kind of a rough patch right now with me in general. Got a lot of stuff on my mind lately about the future and what it holds for me and stuff, and it's just sometimes you just wish that you would just get a hint, just a hint, that I could just say, you know what, is this gonna happen? Just yes or no. You don't have to say when, you don't have to say how it's gonna happen, just say yes or no. So then I know it's happening, I know it's coming, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. But hey, I guess that's part of the fun experience of just going through life and having it suck, and then at one point having it just open up and being like, oh, this is fantastic, and it's just that waiting game, it just gets very frustrating sometimes when you want certain things to happen and you feel like you should be light years ahead of where you are now, and it just doesn't make sense. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I feel like I should be at least a little bit ahead of where I am right now. It's just myself and my like occupations and jobs and how I handle money. I should be light years ahead of where I'm at now, and I'm disappointed that I'm not there yet. And I could be, I could have been if I wasn't stupid and blew all this money and stuff, and just I was young, back then I didn't really think about that stuff. But now when you see what your parents are telling you, it's happening. We're like, you need to save up for this. We're like, no, it's fine. And then you get there and you're like, oh shit, I should have done that, and just that's kind of where I'm at now, I just wish I would have been like a little bit more prepared for the future and stuff more than I am now. But stuff will work itself out. It always does. It's just sometimes it's just hard to deal with sometimes, and you don't understand what God's plan is for all of us. And you ask yourself, like, what is my purpose? If I do all this stuff and you put these certain events in front of me and I can't do anything, what's my purpose? And just that's part of the thing with me, is that I love to help people. I love to fix things, But it seems like every situation that comes across, either I can't do anything about it or I can't help them. And it's very frustrating to me, because it just doesn't make sense. It's like God puts these situations in front of me, and He knows I can't do anything. It's like, why waste my time? It doesn't make sense to me. I would say put something in front of me where I know I could do something about it, and it's very frustrating. I just wish I could help someone, or something, or just fix something, and just seems like most of the time I can't, or I can't stop it, or I can't help, and that's like one of the things that I really just don't like about life, is when there's a situation that's in front of you and you want so bad to just help and just ease that pain, but you can't do anything about it. It's not your place, and that just rips me apart. I can't handle that. I have a very hard time handling that, because I hate seeing people just beat down and sad and lonely and stuff, because I was there at one point, I see myself, and to the point where you can't help yourself, that's hard. That's because you see what's going to happen to them, and you can't warn them, you can't help them, you can't tell them, hey, this is, because they couldn't believe you, and just, it's difficult, man, it's difficult. But, we push on, we do, we gotta push on, even though it sucks. That's life, though. It's not supposed to be fun, It should be a lot funner than it is now. It's what's screwed up as it is. With a lot of stuff, but maybe Maybe one day, I don't know. Maybe not, who knows. This is just a stopping point for us, you know. Life on Earth is just a stopping point for us. Until we get to the point where it's time for us to go home, you know, and just actually get to that place and you have all your questions answered, and then that is where it starts, you know. To me, life on Earth is just the beginning, you know. There's so much more ahead in the afterlife and everything, and this is just a stopping point for us. This is sort of like a rest stop, you know, on our journey to that place, and it's gonna be hard, you know. It's not supposed to be easy, I guess, but I wish it was. But beggars can't be choosers, right? But enough of my little rant and everything about life. Everybody knows that. I don't need to be telling people about it. But yeah, that's all I have. I'm really excited for this weekend. It should be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to meet them. We should have a lot of fun in Chicago, so Packer fan Chicago, what could go wrong, right?